cigarette.
What's up, YouTube? Right here from Red Slinky Grove 420. It is Harvest Day for the Super Sour Jack Diesel. We did harvest one last week. These ones are very much done. To our consistent followers, you guys will obviously know that this is the first time that we've let our crop go all the way.
Good morning,
so
good morning.
Excited.
America.
This is the Super Sour Jack Diesel.
Days after Thanksgiving, I know a whole lot of people smoked up.
The bigger one over there.
Get their appetite up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, smoked a lot.
Yeah, the merry-go-round rolls of America. Thank everybody.
Thank you. Thank you indeed.
Hope everybody had a good holiday with their family and enjoyed themselves.
11 weeks of 12 hours on and 12 hours off lighting.
Yeah, I'm
but
trying to be married.
10 weeks of budding since they started flowering. Leaves are starting to turn purple.
Yeah, put a ring on it for Thanksgiving.
The buds even got a nice purple tint to them.
I salute.
Let's talk about it all, yeah.
Where's that started? Let's talk about it.
I'm gonna get down off my stool.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. Informative, and we want get a few laughs here and there too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's laid back. You know if you smoke weed, you're laid back. Ain't no time for all that aggravation, argument, and fight. You leave that to the alcoholics.
Yeah.
Getting very heavy.
What you say happened with 6ix9ine?
6ix9ine got picked up by the feds for some kind of crazy shit of racketeering and things of that nature.
Frosty.
You
got 26 years?
I think 25, 26 years.
And here is the Super Sour Jack Diesel number 1.
He's a young boy too.
A monster.
We have to cut that pink hair off though. We're gonna cut
that shit off.
Yeah, that pink outfit gonna look good on him when he go to prison.
What's wrong with the boy?
But he gonna be somebody big. You see that nigga know when he come out. Hey y'all, what's up?
Niggas get money and lose their mind.
I don't want to run 6ix9ine, boy. That nigga's going to fool lately. Like Tyrone. That nigga almost shot Tyrone. You figured that whole purse.
What's that Super Sour Jack Diesel shit?
This is what they're showing how it grows, Super Sour Diesel.
Oh shit. Still appearing online. What's up, appearing online?
Online. Selected.
But did you know that you can go to jail simply for doing the right thing?
Welcome to Lex's World, guys. Today we will discuss many of the questions I've gotten on purple weed over the last couple of years. First, is it real? Yes, it is real. There's weed out there that's this color. Either fully purple, like this, or partially, like this, or even primarily green, like this stuff. Sometimes just the buds are purple, sometimes the leaves are, sometimes both are. There's some pictures out there that people mistake for purple weed, but they're actually just pictures of weed under LED lighting, like this picture or this picture.
So watch out.
Next question. Why is some weed this color?
On LEDs.
3 reasons as to why
LED
weed
purple.
may be totally or partially purple. The most common reason is genetics. It's a naturally purple strain.
We want to get into how to make
there are many strains that naturally
cannabis
originate
oil.
Randan purple, grape skunk, purple rack, the list goes natural.
And this is legal. You could make this at home. CBD oil.
They make CBD oil.
Well, CBD is actually legal. It's the THC that's illegal.
Organic
Yeah.
cannabis fields. Come, I'll show you. Well, in order to make a good cannabis extract, you need good starting plant material. In my hand, I have a cannabis plant. It smells fantastic.
They use regular weed.
You need to obviously try the plant material first.
You got something here how to make perfect THC infused gummies, though. I'm interested in that.
The gummy weed. I want to get some of that gummy weed from the store up there. I want to get some of that what that shit called? CBD gummies.
Yeah. Well, this is THC gummies.
That's what I want. THC gummies. What's up, two viewers? Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Turn it up. Yeah.
How much THC? How can you get the THC infused? We're going to figure this out, two viewers. Smoke Brothers report. How can you eat candy? That's killing the munchies before you even get a buzz. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Cut out the middleman.
Hell yeah. That makes sense too.
Well, yeah. A whole lot of sense.
The CBD ones or the THC
This
ones?
the THC ones. He's making with Jello.
They make me THC Jello.
Jello. Boiling water. Right. With the Jello. I'm going to see how he's going to extract the THC out of the flour. Wish I could make the man that's informing us how to concoct this stuff a little louder.
Yeah. I put
Give this a good old stir, because you want to break up anything that happened to not dissolve. Gelatin is a bitch. So this mix that we're making now, I have 3 molds here. this one box recipe should almost perfectly cover all 3 molds. So now that our gelatin is combined and there's no more lumps, now I'm going to add our gelatin. So let's do lime. Add your whole pack.
This is a good thing for parties. You have everybody.
You gotta rush this. That's the best part about
Buzz now.
gummies and Jello.
What the hell is on the
It's not hard candy. It's not like the minute it's
Jello. Jello.
it's done. It's gonna rush.
Tip club.
It's gonna solidify on you. If it does solidify, you can just reheat it. It's good again. All right. So now our Jello has a gelatin and it's ready, but it doesn't have any good stuff. So let's add our additive.
You know what the good stuff is? It's the THC.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so now that you added your additive to it, this thing's ready to go. And you're ready to have a really fun day. So the hard part's done. We have it ready. Now, the biggest problem is filling your molds. I see people using turkey basers. Don't use friggin' turkey basers. Think about it. When you suck it in, just to go over here, you're gonna lose. By the time you're done here, you probably lost about 7 to 8 gummy bears worth of drop. So don't use a turkey baster. It's a mess, and you're gonna lose stuff. What I like to use is a squeeze bottle. A squeeze bottle, you can pour it in perfectly, and boom, 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 boom. No mess and no loss. So let's do this.
Yeah, and he making his own THC.
So if you have a big squeeze bottle, you can burp the bottle like that. So when you tilt it, it doesn't shoot out at somebody sitting across the room. And you can kind of control it a little bit better. So you just go over each one.
One of them big gummy bears.
Let's see the finished product.
How easy was that?
They ain't gonna be
Using
like
a
this.
squeeze bottle, way better than using a turkey baster. Boom. All I gotta do is wait for these things to cool, and I can be popping these things all night long, feeling really good. So we'll check back in a couple minutes when they're ready, and we'll see what they look like.
Little 4
So we're all
wheels.
solidified.
What's up, 4 wheels?
Let's see what we got. The fact that you used a lot of gelatin, these things are gonna come out nice and hold their shape. That's gonna be nice. So, look at that. Boom. Looks like you went to the store, got some gummy bears. So this time, we're gonna get you baked. You're gonna look way cooler. Boom. They won't melt in your pocket. None of it. Kind of go on your daily business without worrying about these. But I just got these little molds I got from Michaels and AC Moore. There's so many cool molds that you can do. I really want to try the Lego molds. You can build Legos with those things. It's so cool.
See, you want to take beyond getting a buzz.
Water, add your Jello,
You wanna
add your
build
gelatin,
shit.
add your additive, mix it up, mold, done. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm pretty freezing. It's cool. So, what I like most about these is, hard candies, they're great, but they take too long. And, sometimes you just want to eat some candy really fast, and these are really good for you. So, you can be boom, 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 and be on your way. Instead of sitting there having to suck on some hard candy for a while, these are great. So, if you guys like what you saw today, don't forget to check me out on Instagram at the NJ Chef. Don't forget to check me out on medicaledibles.com. Every single week I'm putting up some new recipes for you guys to check out. It makes it way easier for you guys to keep up with what I'm doing on my recipes. And now we got edible reviews, so don't forget to check us out. Lots of cool stuff on there, lots more to come. all
Probably
nice.
so.
Smoke on.
It looked like it was a little pack though.
Smoke on.
You guys can tell they're nice and clear. They're not cloudy. They're perfect.
It's medical edibles.
Yeah.
Now it's nice. You can see that they're firm. They're not going to be knocking down on you.
I'm gonna drop that up.
I'm Jimmy Dean, and of course you know we got the finest breakfast you'll find anywhere, but have a look at this, crisp.
Medical edibles.
What's going on YouTube? So I made a video last night and I had some technical difficulties. So be sure to hang out. You can see it. You guys really didn't miss too much, but all you really missed is me talking about my ingredients and watching me putting it in and all that stuff. But other than that, you guys are good, and let's check it out. But when you're doing this, I highly advise to make whatever additive you're going to add to your base very, very strong. You don't want to kind of do all this and have it just, you know, you have to
show. We're just looking
contain
at some how to make some medical edibles.
You want to make it worth it.
You know, some medical edibles.
Spend the money, put the effort in,
and
I assure you it'll be well worth it in the end. So it's been about 4.5, 5 minutes now, and we are just crossing 240 degrees.
No.
So, like I said, this doesn't happen super fast. But once we hit around 270 degrees, it will start moving a little bit faster. So when you're flavoring, with this recipe, you want to use one of these kind of bottles. You can get them at AC Moore, Michael's, any arts and crafts store. You can get them at Walmart. When I went to Walmart, they only had peppermint and cinnamon, and that's not my thing. But right here I have cherry, and I have an orange oil that I like to add. So usually, if you're going for lollipops or like Lifesavers, anything like that flavor,
lollipops.
to get that exact flavor, like
that
what comes out of their factory, you want to, for this recipe, you want to use a half of one of these bottles and a half of orange oil bottle. It'll taste just like you bought some Lifesavers. What the orange oil does, it adds a little citrus and it just gives it a little brightness to it. But you don't need that. I did a batch with just watermelon, and you know, I loved it. It tasted great. It wasn't super watermelon flavored, and to be quite honest with you, I hate the flavor of watermelon. So these oils, they taste great. But I know you're probably wondering why you don't add it now, so you have it all incorporated and it's all said and done. Well, this is a different kind of liquid than what we got going on here, obviously. So if you added this to a 320 degree sugar base, this will probably burn out. See, they want you to wait till 250 degrees to add your additives and your flavoring, but I feel like that is just way too late of a wait. I like to do it at almost 275 degrees. You're going to deal with a little more heat, but it gives you a little bit more time. Because once you add this stuff, this is going to cool down drastically and fast. So, and one thing you don't want to do with this is mix it around a bunch, because if you live in New Jersey, you walk along the boardwalk, what are they making? Saltwater taffy. So if you keep stretching the sugar, adding air, what's it going to turn into? A taffy. It's not going to be as much of a hard candy. It's going to keep adding air, and it can turn into candy, which is honestly not a bad texture in itself either, but it's not what you're going for. What I like about doing these little candies and gummies and stuff like that is these molds. There's so many damn cool molds that you can pick up. I got a little robot dude here. It got lollipops, dinosaurs. It's like pixelated dinosaurs. Cool. I see Super Mario, Batman ones, like Legos. You can actually take the Lego ones and build them. There's like really cool stuff you could be doing with candy. And if you get really good at it, you know, pull your kids aside, and you can do a day with the kids and show them how to make candy. Kids blown away that you can actually make it. We'll definitely be way more impressed with this than a batch of Still not any fun. This is good. So we're crossing about 9 minutes now, okay, 9-10 minutes, and we are hitting 250 degrees. So, in about 4 minutes, we only went about 10 degrees. So once we're all mixed up, and our base is set, we add our additives, we add our flavoring. The name of the game is
how to make hard
and
candies.
I don't want to say it's steady hand because if you know me, I am the last guy to ever have a steady hand. People will hand me a 2-ounce ladle and a 2-ounce souffle cup and say fill up some butters just to laugh at me. But for some reason I can do this pretty well. But you want to almost come down and just go in a line. One.
Join us. Join us.
One. 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 If you're just all over the place, you're going to lose quite a bit of what you're doing here. And nobody wants that. But I would say 1 to 2 ounces for this batch. Usually I do a 2 cup of sugar, 1 cup of corn syrup, and a half a cup of water. And so I'll do it. It's basically a double batch of this. That I would do 2 to 4 ounces, but this I would say 1 to 2 ounces for this batch. Usually I do a 2 cup of sugar, 1 cup of corn syrup, and a half a cup of water. And so I'll do it. It's basically a double batch of this. That I would do 2 to 4 ounces. With this, I think 1 to 2, maybe 2.5 ounces would be good. Alright, it's been about 4 minutes later, and we are just hitting 290 degrees. So I'll check back up.
It turned out real good, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, it's about 3 minutes later.
Many years,
now we just hit hard
getting
crack.
around a lot of people when they be drinking and they get in arguments.
So most people will want to go to 310, but we're going to 320.
Everybody been happy, everybody been cool, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's about 30 seconds later, we're at 310.
One over there, somewhere here.
We're almost there. Get ready.
This is a good thing to you.
Alright, so we hit 320 degrees. So now, what we're gonna do, so now this is a hard candy. And it's going to be very hard. It's not going to be questionably hard. It's not going to lose its hardness from what we add.
Don't worry, we'll have Carlos coming up here and say, Carlos, say,
until about 270 degrees.
You're catching the end report on how to make hard candy and lollipops. THC infused.
About 5 minutes when we get there. So what I like to use to make my tinctures or whatever I'm going to make the most is I like to use either a Levo or a magical butter machine. The two of them, it's perfect. You can perfectly adjust the temperatures, and you can really make it long and really strong, or you can make it really fast and get it done fast. So if you're looking for a way to do it without having to use mason jars and stuff like that, look into buying a Levo or a magical butter machine. Those two things makes the process so much easier. And not just easier, but it makes it stronger. And enough of talking, we're there. So now that we're at 270 degrees, we gotta move fast. So speed and accuracy is the name of the game. Do not let any sugar touch you. So first, get all your stuff ready because you're going to add it in one shot.
7 viewers.
So I'm going to add my
end of
flavoring.
Smoke Brothers Report. But join us next week.
Yeah, join us next week, y'all.
Half of one of the cherry I'm going to do. And I'm going to do half of the orange oil. Now, people like to do food coloring and all that. You don't have to. I don't like it because I just don't like the. I like the natural color that you get. So this part, you don't mix too much. The more air you're gonna add, the worse off it's gonna look. So you gotta be fast. Go. Alright, so we're all mixed up. Don't know what to do. Let's go.
something in there. She probably leave it.
And then we pour. Accuracy. Now look, guys, I have
That's the
super
food I be
shaky
talking
hands.
about, man. This is the time of
There we
year
go.
everybody chilling, family, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get full,
It's all
trying to
about
get a
accuracy.
buzz, and then here comes some ignorant fool.
If you tried to reheat this, it would still work. But it's not going to be as clear, it's going to lose its clarity. And just like I said, if you reheat it, you're going to be mixing it again, so you're going to add more air. The more air you add, the different the texture is going to get. Try some of these.
Pouring and shit.
But a nice steady pour, and you can, and when we look, you're going to tell that we didn't even have that much waste.
I might try this, man. Make the lollipop.
So this little bit I got here, and the rest I got here, I can reheat, and I can make other candy. So what we'll do now is we'll wait, and we'll give it about, it don't take long, about 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and these things will be rock hard, and check them out. So check back in a minute. All right, everybody, we're all done. So let's take a look at what we got. Just like that, all you gotta do is pop them out, and boom. And look, these things, they're rock hard. They don't stick together, nothing. And if you're really that worried, you can get some powdered sugar, and you're good. Look at that, perfect. So I got these little robot guys. So many cool things you could do.
This guy's the edible marijuana chef. I think that's what he calls it.
And I got these little dinosaurs. So what I like to do is I like to have little ones, and I like to have full-size ones. Because the little ones, honestly, you're going to find yourself liking these small ones the best. At least of hard candies. But like I said, guys, super easy, super fast, and anybody can do this. You just got to get yourself the simple ingredients, throw it all together, and you're home free. You can take these out in the lake with you, and you're fishing. Boom, you're good. But if you guys like what you saw today, leave me a like, subscribe. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram at the NJ Chef. And a lot of big things happening this week with medicaledibles.com, which I will be announcing later in the week. So definitely be on the lookout for that, because there's some big things happening. I appreciate you guys watching, and as always, smoke on.
Smoke on. We got 2 more minutes of the show left. 1 minute and counting. What's up? What's up, family? What's up, Brandon? Okay, man, the end of the show, buddy. Got 1 more minute left for the end of the show. What's going on with you today?
That's November 25th. Smoke Brothers. Till next week.
Yes, yes.
Smoke out.
Smoke out. Smoke out. Stay safe and be well. Let me count down our last 10 seconds of the show.
Right. Smoke something, bitch.
Get stopped through. And we'll see you in the next one.
On screen.